I got a good I got a good topic, man. I'm sitting here now, actually getting myself together, washing my clothes and doing stuff like that. I had been having some stuff on my mind for probably about a couple days. I ain't been on social media, so when I'm kind of not on social media, I'm kind of doing things. I'm kind of fast, and I'm kind of trying to actually get my life together. I'm gonna give people a chance to get on here, man. How y'all feeling this morning? Make sure y'all share, tap the screen, tap the screen. Make sure y'all get on in here. Look, man. First of all, this only for the people that understand what life and living is all about. It's easy to be weak, bro. It's easy. Uh, when you see when you see what sprint is all about, your mindset will kind of change. I'm like, even for myself. When I start paying attention to the stuff I do, like getting angry or getting loud and going back and forth with somebody about some stuff I can't change, that's easy to do. Or it's easy. It's easy to sit around. It's easy to sit around and talk about somebody and criticize what they doing. It's easy to get involved in shit that don't got nothing to do with you. A lot of time in life, man, as people, we always trying to fit in with what's going on, but you ain't never fixing nothing about yourself. In life, man, you gotta start fixing things about yourself. That's the hardest thing to do. That's shit that you can do that better yourself as a person. But we don't do that. Catching the attitude is easy, man. Letting go some is hard. Like I say, going back and forth easy, being quiet is kind of hard. To notice things easy. To forgive somebody is hard. Like I say, man, in time in life, man, we don't study none of the stuff that we supposed to be doing, that we need to be doing as people. We always find ways to get angry. We always find ways to quit. We always find shit to talk about that ain't got nothing to do with us. In life, man, when you start realizing who you is as a person, it's nothing to justify. It's only one you as a person. It's only one you. It go for anybody. As a woman, it's only one you. You don't have to fit in or do what everybody else doing. That's easy to do. As a man, you don't got to fit in and do what everybody doing. That's easy to do. All of that shit easy. When it comes to you melting down as a person, letting shit go, being a woman and the man you're supposed to be, and not doing everything everybody else to be doing, watch how things in your life, it gonna get better. But all that shit take fasting. It take patience. It take a lot, bro. At the end of the day, that's what I've been studying myself. It's easy to sit back and talk about things, but when it's time to make a plan and get things in order, nobody does it. Even with music, it's easy to make songs about shoot 'em up, bang, bang, kill, kill, kill. But why it's so hard to love, though? Why it's so hard to be there for people? Why the things that we cherish the most is shit that'll put us in the grave or in jail as a person. So sometimes I get to thinking and realize even people that get into relationships and friendship, people try to dictate what they want you to do, and they don't know where they going in their life. No man, no woman, friends, cousins, none of those people don't know where they going. But it's easy to dictate what you want somebody else to do. It's easy to say, oh, she ain't doing, oh, he ain't, I need me a man to do this. But what is it that you gonna do? What is it you gonna do for yourself? See, when it's time for you to start leaning in on yourself and focusing mentally and physically on you, you can't even do it. When it's time for you to go through things, you get out the press, you got to drink and do, you don't have to, but that's what you do because it's easy to do. It's easy to be broke and take your broke ass to the fucking club or go get you a drink or go suck some dick and get fucked. It's easy to do that. But when it's time for you to save your money, you can't do it. When it's time for you to be patient, and sit still, you can't do it. Pay attention to the shit that you can't do that help your life. Well, you won't do it. It ain't that you can't do it, you won't do it. All of these things here, man, it's easy to be a fucking fool. It's easy. But when it's time for you, people say, oh man, he's strong. Listen, bro, a strong person can control the way they feel. A strong person know how to be patient. A strong person know how to keep their mouth closed. A strong person know how to listen. At the end of the day, man, when you start finding out where your weakness is, see, because you got to understand, people only want you to be what they want you to be. You got to be yourself. See, when it's time for you to start being yourself, nobody's gonna really pay no attention to you. See, it's easy for the whole world to make up a trend and say, oh, we're going with this trend. I'm not going with that. I'm going with Damien. I'm going with what's gonna make Damien feel good. I'm going with who Damien is. I'm gonna control the way I feel. I'm gonna control the way I think. I don't never want to do a morning talk or a podcast belittling somebody. I'm only gonna speak about me because I only know me. So at the end of the day, I know my issues. I know where I'm weak at. I know where I'm strong at. You know how long it takes me as a man to be, I'm gonna be working on that for the rest of my life. I don't have no right to tell no woman what she should be doing. I don't got no right to tell my friend, because this is the thing in life. When you strong, you start understanding. Please share, and tap the screen. You start understanding what success is all about. When God placed you here, he placed you here to love. Why it's so hard for you to love? It's because you can't control yourself. You can't control the things you want to, the things you eating. You can't control all the women. Even when you go out to belittle yourself, even women, your confidence should come from within. You don't have to get no validation from nobody else or this is what they doing. No, it's all about you as a woman. God didn't put you here to be worrying about what goes on. He put you here to figure out everything what's in your mind. If you can't control your mind and you hopping up every morning, please tap the screen, please share. For the one that's on my YouTube and the one that's on my Facebook. You changing because other people changing. You doing what other people doing. Don't you see that leads you down the road all the time? Then you still got to come back and try to change on your, come on, man. Hello, good morning, good morning. Make sure y'all please share. At the end of the day, it's easy to be weak. And what I mean about being weak is it's easy to follow somebody else. It's easy to do all the things, but when it's time for you to do something for yourself, look how hard it is. I even said to myself, look how we do quick to do things for other people, and then when they don't do it back for you, oh, okay. Now, 90% of black people, 90%, always telling somebody else what they need to do. You don't even know what you want to do. You don't even know where you're going with your life. You don't get in the gym. Why so hard to get in the gym? But you go to the club and drink. You go eat up at the restaurants. What's so hard for you to sit down and figure something out that's gonna make your life better? But you'll find out what Michael Jordan come out, the NBA on YoungBoy son drop. You'll find out all these things. Why it's so hard for you to get up as a man and work and do what you're supposed to do for yourself, but you'll lay in on a woman. You'll lay in on your mama. You'll lay in on your grandmama. None of these things, me, man, making no sense, because as a person, I know I had to do better for myself, not for nobody else. It's nothing I can do for another man or another woman if they don't do it for themselves. See, in this world, man, you got to understand where you fit in it. Where you fit in it. If you don't understand where you fit in it, you're gonna be lost until the day you die. It's easy to be weak, man. It's easy to fall into temptation. That's why it's a lot of killing. That's why a lot of these do, because you can't control the way you feel. As a man, every day, man, I get up, and my thing to me is to control my anger. Because I'm gonna tell you this, I know it's people out there that's going through stuff that I don't know nothing about. I know it's women going through things I don't know nothing about. If I'm able to walk away for something, I'm able to live a lot more longer, right? If I'm able to walk away for something, I'm able to get that same energy back, but somebody can forgive me that I done to somebody's children or son or daughter or whatever the case may be. People can do the same thing for me. Man, it's hard to let stuff go. It's hard to let things go, but if I'm gonna tell you something, we justified for being fools, right? We justified for going to jail. We love it. We like when women do things. We like all of that. We push that, but we don't push, man. You're a man, man. You let it to go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. We push the bullshit. We push the women to do certain things. We push the children. We push these people. When we get on platform, we push the negativity. We don't push that a person change. We don't push that a person believe in themselves. We don't push that a woman be modest. We don't push that a man should get out his mama. We push all the dumb shit because it's weak. It's easy to do. When it's time for you, please check out. This is the truth. If a man really love you, he gonna want you to do the best for yourself. If a friend really love you, he gonna want you to do the best for yourself. He gonna want you to say, man, what make you feel good? Hey, babe, what make you feel? They gonna want you to do the best for yourself. I was telling the girl this other day, people, you want to hinder somebody else and you want to type on your computer and tell people all the things you think they should do. But what about something that you can do that you're not doing? It's easy to point the finger, but it's hard to put in the work. See, most people want to justify, oh man, it's the color, man. People, let me get a job. Oh, men just like women be big booties. No. The thing about it is you only want it if you want it or where you want it at. When you give up on yourself, you can't expect for somebody else to love you. You can't expect that. You can't expect for you to look at somebody else and feel that you should have what they have. You didn't put the work in. And I say this by a lot of men, and especially men, man. I'm ashamed, man, as a black man, because we weak. We fall for anything, everything, up, down, round and round. It don't matter what it is. I'm just being honest. And as a man, that's why I cut all people loose. I even cut conversations. Because I notice when it comes to you, you don't talk about you, but you talk about somebody else. I can't do that. I don't have the right to talk about nobody. I got my own issues, right? I hope the best for anybody I ever dealt with, whether it was a woman or a friend, but I can't wait on you. Adios, I gotta go. So at the end of the day, if I'm sitting and dictating what other people should do, and well, if you a real nigga, I say, bro, I'm not 100% real. I lie, huh? I done did it all, but I know one thing. Only thing I know as a man is I want to get better. Everybody want to break a person down, kick a person in the ass, take away a person's status when we all done did things that was unworthy of God, huh? Every day we lie. Every day we steal. Every day we got something to do with some type of killing. You not perfect. But it's easy for you to throw the rock, hide your hand. Oh yeah, go over there and do it. I wouldn't want no. If you can walk away from something, I'm saying this now to any young man or woman that's listening to me. If you can walk away from anything negative, do it. You got to practice, even if it's an argument and you know you're right, just walk away from it. So to increase yourself to be better, it's best for you to just to walk away, right? The more you do it, the better you feel, because in life, man, if you don't give negative energy no push, it won't be in your life a lot. It's gonna be around. As a man, when you get up in the morning time, you should know what you want to do. Groom yourself up, get yourself together, man. Whatever you think, that's what you are. If you walk out the street looking like a bum, 9 times out of 10, that's how people gonna treat you. In a lot of time too, don't lower rate yourself. As a woman, don't lower rate yourself if the person don't want you. Don't take the low route. You ain't gotta be out here. No, you just stand on all 10, and then you got to wait. Patience, that's strength. Being quiet, that's strength. A lot of times, because I have to understand this, being quiet is the most strongest tool you can have. Everything ain't to be justified. People in the world don't know what you got going on until you tell them. When you tell people your business and post your business up, you put people in your business. Now you are allowing yourself to be weak. The strongest person, let me say this, and I want to tell people this too, that's also in a beautiful relationship, or whatever, in Valentine's Day is about to be here. You don't need everybody in your business. You don't need to be asking your man, oh, you need to post me. No, baby. The best thing to do is for you and him to understand the love that y'all got. It ain't nobody else's business. See, that goes to show how weak you are, because you want everybody to know. See, sometimes when you let everybody know things, they want to take things from you. They want to destroy things. So sometimes you got to understand what the power of silence do. And a lot of time women want attention. It's not good to get attention all the time. Because you might have a man that was out there in the street. You might have a woman, you might was out there in the street. People only come to kill, steal, and destroy a relationship, period. Because it's easy to do. I just told you that. So when you got stuff going on with your family and your man, you don't have to let the world know. You in silence, you know what's going on. See, the longer that you keep something anonymous, the longer it lasts. If you can't see something, it lasts long. You don't need everybody to see your relationship. You don't need to see everybody to see your friendship. You don't need everybody to see your business, because guess what it does? Please share and tap the screen. It allows other people that's not in your position want to take it, no matter what the situation is. I'm telling you the truth. Even friends that despise you, you don't know it. But you too weak because you want to be seen. You want to show your money off. You want to show your car. When you become a man of strength of power in a woman to understand a man, she listening now and understand, hey, listen, babe, we got a good thing going on. Go out of town somewhere with people you don't know. Everything ain't to be seen or showed. Strength. You got to learn how to grab some type of strength. When people say something, sometimes it's not even good to reply back because they're just talking. People talk to get under your skin. People know how to get under your skin. People know how to say something about your mama. Somebody know how to say something about your children. People know how to say something about, I was did the same way, I was tricked the same way. See, what that does is, please share, people. Please tap the screen. It takes us off of our square. It takes us out of line. It takes us out of line with God. It takes us out of line with what we supposed to be doing. I start to learn now, even now, I be working behind the scenes, right? I don't like telling people what I'm doing no more. The better I get, you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to hear it in my voice. You'll be able to see it when I walk out and go somewhere. I don't want to say what I'm doing no more. I'm just going to do it. So when I do it, I feel good about it. That's the strength I have with myself. I feel good about doing things I supposed to do as a man. And I don't need no validation from no other man. I don't need no validation from no woman. I don't need no validation from Facebook. I don't need no validation from Instagram. I don't need no validation for YouTube. That's my thing. I want to get people to understand this here. You hold the power of your whole life. Not Instagram, not TikTok, not Facebook, not Twitch, Switch, Itch, whatever it is. You hold your own life in your hand. You want to be something, and you want to be something that you're not, but you already everything. It ain't good for you to look at somebody and be like, oh, no. Whatever you have is already in you. Go find it. Work on your delivery of words. Work on your patience. Work on your understanding. Work on being consistent. Work on being motivated. You got to work on them type of things, because if you don't, everything you got, 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose it anyway. Once I start realizing, bro, to control the way I feel, even when I'm driving in the streets, you know, I start seeing how impatient I was and how impatient we are as people, right? Cutting the line and driving fast in the street. When I start seeing that I'm getting upset for something I can't do nothing about, I start to understand then how weak I was, right? If somebody comes say something or do something to me, I don't know what this man or woman got on them. I don't know what they got going on through the day, but I know I'm weak. I'm allowing them control. Okay, somebody cut in front of me, then I'm like, okay, then cool, let me keep going on about my business. I don't want it to mess up my whole day. I don't see how people sit down and listen to people down talk other people. That shows who you are as a woman and a man. Anybody. If you sitting and watching podcasts and TV shows, I'm being real with you, and people talking about other people and how you this and how you that, you trying to funny, just think about what's wrong with you in your mind. You could have been doing something else with your time. You'll sit there and watch a man or woman all day tear down somebody else, but you won't watch a person lift somebody up. What that tells you about you. You won't listen to no motivation speeches. You won't eat healthy. You won't go to the gym. You want to disrespect your man or your boyfriend or whatever he is. You want to disrespect your girl. Just take a look in the mirror and say, God damn, man, I'm doing a look at 100% of most of your day, what you doing, what you watching, what you eating, how you moving. Then you'll see where your screen at. It ain't none of it gonna be in you. You're gonna be spread it out in between everybody else. You're gonna be spread out between you watching somebody Wade and Zuhamunda talking about other women, downing other men. I don't want to hear none of that. That ain't. I'm not here for that. I'm only here for what I supposed to be doing. I'm only here to spread a good word. I'm not here for nothing else. I'm here to get stronger. And as I get stronger, my light gonna shine regardless. And the ones that see it gonna see it. And the ones that don't see it, they ain't gonna see it. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with women saying, oh, he just manipulative. I'm okay with that. I'm pushing past that. I can tell you I love you 100 times. I can tell black women every day, I love you, I love you, I love you. You still gonna find something negative. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why, if you looking at me as a man, please share, that you find something negative. It's because your mind is weak. I don't get up thinking negative in the morning time. I feel like everybody that watch me, I feel you can do anything you put your mind to. I know you can. I know you can get that weight off you. I know you can stop having sex. I know you can stop drinking. I know you can stop smoking. That's you if that's what you want to do. I know you can do it. You got to want to do it. You can't, nobody else has control over what you supposed to be. I know you can do it. You want to do it so bad, but ask yourself why you so weak. Ask yourself, like, damn, why I want to get my ass up and do what I said I was going to do? Why I can't get up and do what I'm supposed to be doing? I know I'm supposed to be going to church. Church starts in your heart. Now, let's get that part straight. Damn, I know I need to stop doing this. I got about fucking 3 and 4 dudes. Damn, I just got to have some. Why you got to have somebody in the bed with you? Why you can't go without? That goes to show you how weak you is when you can't go without sex. It goes to show you how weak you is when you can't go without a cigarette. It show you how weak you is when you can't go without drinking. All of that come hand in hand, and then you start saying, damn, bro, can you go without it? Can you say, hey, I'm going to go do this for a week, then I'm going to do it for 2 weeks? That builds your life up. It makes your relationship better. You know, let me tell you something. When you start doing these type of things for yourself, and this real spirit, watch how many people stop fucking with you. Why? Because they want you to do what's easy. You know what? I go to the club Monday. I go to the club Wednesday. I go to the club Friday, Saturday, and I do go Sunday sometimes. Fuck that shit. Let me get up, girl, or let me get up, my boy. Put my little $20 I was putting in the club to the side. My time I was giving. Let me focus more on what I need to do for myself. Let me focus more on God. Let me focus on getting healthy. Let me focus more on getting mentally and physically healthy. You can all this shit you can do for yourself. All of it. But as a person, you don't do it. It's because you're weak. Once you find out what your weakness is, as a person, can't nobody stop it but you. You the only person can stop it. Not God, not Satan, not your mama, not your friend, not your homeboy. You got the power to do it. When you get up in the morning time, you got all the power in the world. You got, man, you ain't got no money. The money ain't the power. You are the money. You gonna make the money. The money can't walk to you on its own. You got to put your foot forward, and you got to do what you got to do as a man and as a woman. It ain't shit you can't do. But we got to stop being weak and pushing the narrative of bullshit. We got to stop pushing the narrative of being in the streets. We got to stop pushing the narrative of being naked when you're walking through the store. You got to stop pushing that narrative and push some good shit that you know that's good for you and good for your children. You know, motherfucking well, it ain't good for us to be out there in the street. Why are we pushing the narrative for? If you got to be out there, understandable. You know what I'm saying? All the music we push, we know what we got going on. But then when our children get caught in it, then we got something to say. We want to blame it on the daddy. We want to blame it on somebody. You can't. The weakness is people, us. Because we only can put out what we think. If you think about killing, you're going to put killing out. If you think about love, you're going to put love up. You think about sex, you're going to put sex. You're going to put out whatever come to your fucking mind. Or whatever it is, until I'll be there in a second. You gonna put that out. Please tap the screen. Please shut yourself before I get up. Weakness, bro. Tighten up. Get strong. The first thing you need to take control of is your mind. Every day, all day, is your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind. I don't care if your girl don't want to do it. I don't care if your husband don't want to do it. Fuck them. You get you some strength and you do what's right for you. Don't just sit up there and eat tater chips and biscuits and all that shit all day. Get up, get your ass up and go get healthy. Because get this at the end of the day is when it's time for you to go to the hospital, you know, and all this type of stuff. When it's time for you to do all that, when the people say high blood pressure or you got this or you got to cut your toe off, you gonna be crying like a motherfucker. When it comes, even when it comes to forgiveness, bro, when things in your life get hard, you ain't it too late. It gonna be too late for something else, bro. So as people, you just gotta stop being so weak. You gotta stop being weak, man.